this is Tracy from Simply Into My Nails. I've got an exciting video for you today, which came in this fancy little box all the way from the Ukraine. This is my creative stamper. I've already opened the box and had a quick look at it, but I've not stamped with it yet, so I'm going to do a few sample stamps and show you how this thing picks up and transfers images. So obviously it came in this box, which I've ripped apart. Inside you get the little holder, the Creative Shop scraper, and the most important bit, the stamper heads. So I ordered 3, well, 1 complete set and then 2 additional heads. So I will show you. They're really squishy. All of them are exactly the same. Yeah, they feel the same. And these just pop into the holder like so. And it's secure in there, nice and squishy. Now this one, yeah, that looks perfect, and compared to my nail size, it's really good. Even my thumb will get completely covered by any images that I pick up. So I'm just going to get my stamping plates out and I'm going to have a little play. So I'll be back in just a moment. So I've got my stamping plates ready. I've got this little selection here, a couple of Dashica plates, and Dashica Infinity, a couple of MoYou, a cheap one that I got from eBay, 2 cheeky plates and a LeaLac plate. So I'm just going to do a couple of images from each plate and see how well the stamper picks up without priming or anything else before I go ahead and use this MoYou plate to update my current manicure. So for the stamping, I'm going to use this scraper, of course the Creative stamp which came with that scraper. I'm going to be using my Scotch-Brite lint roller, which is the best lint roller ever. It's excellent for taking lint off your clothes. I will be using my cotton claw to clean the plates with. That's ASP cotton claw. So let's get started. First of all, I'm going to get the lint roller and then just press the Creative stamper onto it just to make sure that it's clean. It's got no lint on it. And just pop that to one side. And for the stamping, I'm going to use this Sally Hansen Insta-Dry called Blue By, which I bought from Pound World or Poundland, or whatever it's called. So first up, Dashica Infinity 64, which looks like this. It's a bit smeared, but that's because I just cleaned it. Although it doesn't look like I have, but I have just cleaned it. I'm actually going to put some kitchen paper down so it doesn't make a load of mess. And I'm going to just try and pick up this flower image here, which is quite big. I'm going to see if I can pick up the whole thing. Which it does with no problem at all. And it transfers perfectly. So I'm going to move on to the next Dashica plate, which is Infinity 08, which looks like this. I'm going to go for this image here. Again, that picks up perfectly. Again, that picks up perfectly. I'm going to try and pick up one of these little fairies on there as well. See how it copes with that. I'm not too sure how I feel about this scraper. It's not the greatest, not for me anyway. Seems to leave lines on the images. So there's a little fairy. Not sure if you can make it out, but that's actually the fairy there. Going to give the stamper a little clean. Move on to the MoYou Pro collection. I'm going to go for this image here, which is like a full image. See how it copes with that. So far, I'm loving it. It's really easy, no priming required, which is always a good thing. My scraping, it takes a little bit to be desired though. Let's try that again, see if I can cheat with it without having to clean the plate. It's a bit smeared, that one. I'll try it again. That didn't pick up, but that was more my method than plate or the stamper. Much better that time. That picked up really well. It's a bit weird holding this thing. It's quite big for me, but I'm sure I'll get used to it. That image picked up perfectly as well. Another MoYou plate, this time back to the 70s, 02. I'm going to pick this star up on the end. It's got some fine lines in it, so see how it copes with that. No problems whatsoever. Although I took too long and didn't transfer that one properly, so I'll have to do it again. That time, when I worked a bit quicker, easy. This one is the cheap eBay plate that I bought for about £1. See how it copes with that. Chose the most difficult image on that plate, so I will try it again, see if there's any improvement the second time. Actually, this time I'm going to try it with my Wet n Wild black cream to see if that picks up any better. I'm specifically not using Well, I'm purposely not using stamping polishes because I want to see exactly how good it is using polishes that I'm most likely to use, and that was not good. I don't think that image is very good at all, to be honest. I'll try a different one. I'll try these hearts. No. I'll try again with the blue. I've used this plate once before and it was for a really subtle design. I can't even remember if it was any good, to be honest. That picked up a bit better, but yeah, this plate's no good. I'll try a cheeky plate. This is plate C. No problems with that one. Again, fine. Actually left a bit of polish on there. Taking it off now. I'm going to try this cheeky plate because it's got some animal print designs on it, so they can be a little bit tricky. I'm going to pick up this snake skin one, see how it copes with that. To be honest, I think it's going to be fine. It's a really, really good stamper. Perfect. Not a problem. I'm going to have a lot of plates to clean after this. I should have thought that through a bit more carefully. Never mind. Right, I will go for... Actually, I'm going to go for... No. I'm going to go for these paint spots here. Image that I've never used on this plate before. LeaLac is one of the biggest images that I have, and that picks up the whole image, which is brilliant. I don't know how much I've been wanting a stamper that does that, because my nails are long. It just makes life so much easier with placement. It's going to be brilliant using this when my nails are longer. Not a problem. Not a problem with the LeaLac plates. I'll pick up these two images because I remember when I tried to use those in a manicure, that was a bit of a fail because it wouldn't pick up properly. So let's see how it does with those. Which I can pick both of them up at the same time, which is great. Not a problem. Gonna have a lot of fun with that plate. I remember picking up this image before on my Magno nail stamper when I first got it. So I'm going to try it with this Creative Nails one as well. Can't quite catch the whole... Oh no, actually. I'll try that one again because that was my terrible placement of the actual stamper. I think this one may be able to pick up the whole thing. Yep. Oh! That's not supposed to happen. So that's the last plate. And my verdict is, this stamper is brilliant. Now, I'll come back and I'm going to stamp over this manicure. So I'm back now. I'm going to stamp over this manicure, which is a gorgeous, gorgeous colour. It's by Gelish. It's called Berry Buttoned Up. It's got a slight duochrome or subtle duochrome finish, and it's incredibly glowy. Like what you see there on the camera is how this is on my nails. It almost looks metallic. It's beautiful. Kind of feel bad covering it over, to be honest, but I really want to stamp my nails with my Creative Shop stamper. So I'm going to put an image on it from Explorer 07 XL plate. I think I'm going to put this image on and maybe this one as an accent now. So I'll get started with that. Manicure. It looks quite nice, but I'm not going to keep this stamping on. I'm going to take it off after I finish this video because I really love this colour and I can't bear to cover over it, to be honest. It's too pretty to cover over. My thoughts on the Creative Shop stamper. I think it's brilliant. The fact that it's big, it covers all of my nails with ease, it picks up large areas on my stamping plates, that to me is priceless. I spent about, I can't even remember how much it was, about £17 for one full set, which is the holder, the stamper head and the scraper, and also the 2 additional stamper heads. So I think that was quite, you know, reasonable priced. To be honest, I'm going to get so much use out of this. This will be my stamper that I will just use on my nails, nobody else's, as well with the additional heads. I love this stamper. The only downsides that I've noticed with the stamper is because I've got pointed nails, which I reshaped the other day. I've noticed that there's like little, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but there's little divots now in the silicone from where my nails have jabbed into it. when I rolled the stamper on and then off of my nail. So that's not ideal, but you know, it's not a deal breaker. So long as it doesn't start affecting the images that get picked up from the plate, it won't be an issue. And plus I've got 2 other additional heads, but yeah, it would be excellent if it didn't do that, but obviously that's what makes it so squishy. It makes it prone to maybe getting dents or something, I don't know. It's not something that I've experienced before with my Magno nails, but I do have that with one of my squishy eBay black and white stampers. I didn't do a very good job of cleaning this up, it's still stained blue. I don't know if this is actually acetone resistant though, so I just did it with some non-acetone remover. The scraper, yeah, I'm not really over the moon with this one. I much prefer using an old credit card. It's a little bit stiffer. I felt that the edge of this Creative Shop stamp scraper kind of left some lines in the images on the plate. Luckily they didn't actually transfer over, but yeah, my credit card doesn't do that, so I think I'll be going back to using my credit card. I will still use this one sometimes, but my preference is a credit card. Other than that, the design of the holder is not ideal for me. It was slipping out of my hands. You probably saw on the video, I dropped this 2 or 3 times. It just kind of flew out of my hand because it's quite shiny and quite slippy. I've seen somebody put something on the circumference of the actual stamper holder. It's like a grippy feel, so I'm going to have a look for that video and put a link into this video so that I can remember to actually do the same to mine. I'll get my boyfriend to do that for me. He can do all the measuring and sticking. But yeah, I definitely need to look at a solution for stopping that stamp flying out my hand, because by the time it had flown out my hand and I picked it up, the image was dry on there and I had to start again. So yeah, that's not ideal. But those are really, really minor issues with it. I love the stamper. The stamp head is gorgeous and I'm really happy to have it. It will be my stamper of choice, as will my Magno nails, because I do love that one as well, but I think I love this one a little bit more, but don't tell anybody. Okay, anyway, that's the end of this review for the Creative Shop stamper. I hope you enjoyed my video and thanks for watching. Bye!